What up, you sexy inbred fucks? It is your boy Kaleon here, bringing you a Mob of the Dead gameplay. Now, I don't make it very far with these guys. We go to round 9, but I just wanted to post a video of this map just to show you the basics of it and whatnot. Now, this is my third time I play this map for this gameplay. I'm showing you it's the third time. The first time I did a solo gameplay just to walk around and see what was about, and you start off in this like a spirit. You gotta do this right away in the first, or at the beginning, and there's two guns. There's the M14 and Olympia, and then you gotta revive yourself, of course, but I go pick up the M14 right away, normally what I do anyways. And then there's a door right there you could go through, or there's a door on the other, but that opens up maybe I think around level 3, so you don't have to buy it, so you just wait. And as you see, it starts, or there's a 2 times thing right there. Yeah, that thing. So I grab in just to kill these zombies. But there is a goal of this Mob of the Dead, and it's to get off the island. So you have to build parts to build a plane on top of the roof, and I'll show you because there's directions here and a map of it with 5 locations. Here's a map right there, as you can see, and those are the things you want to get as a checklist. And there's an escape plan, so you gotta find the warden's key, you gotta build the plane parts, go on top of the roof and build it, and then get the hell off the island. That's pretty much it. And that right there is where you go in the afterlife, and you have 1 afterlife. But if you're playing on solo play, which I did at my very first game, you start off with 3. But once you go down, you go into that spirit thing again. You don't have to go down only to go there. As you see, I showed you earlier, that red right there to the right of that is where you can go in afterlife and then revive yourself after. I use that later as well, so I'll show you about where. So we just get started. I'm not gonna be like going through every little thing. Well, I don't really know much of this. As you may have noticed, I'm not really sure what to do. But I only found 1 part, and that's the only part I really know where it is. But that gate opens right there around level 3. As you can see, I'm watching it to see if it opened, because I saw it open earlier in another game, my second game, but I'm not sure if anyone opened it or not, because it was open. I was like, oh, alright. So as you see, it just opens, and then you just go, and then the B23R is right there. As you have fast forward it a little bit. So it's right there, pretty handy, comes in handy. But I didn't do a lot of edit. I think that's the first fast forward out of like 2 or 3 maybe, but that's about it, and then I just stopped. So as you can see, and there will be a dog, as I will explain when he appears, but he is on your side. But whoever watching this is mainly for the newer people, or people that haven't got it and want to see if it's good or not, and I recommend it so far. But there's 2 things. You could play Mob of the Dead is what it's called, or you could play Cell Block, and that is on Grief. But Grief is different because you don't start in this room, and you don't do the whole story of getting off the island. There's those certain parts you could go to and whatnot, and there is a boss coming up later, and I'll show you once we get there. So not much right now. I'm just going around killing, just getting money, and then I start opening up doors later. And this door appears where they open, and the MP5 is over here, and the box is also over here. I'm not sure if it appears here all the time, but I don't think so, because I remember playing solo play and it wasn't over here at first, so it might not be there right away. And there's a insta kill over there, and that's where you turn off the power, or turn on the power. You have to turn into the spirit, or don't know what it's called really, but you do that and then you shock it, and then that's how the power goes on. and I did not see him, and I went down unfortunately. But I did go in the spirit, and I did make use of it, because I remember this part right here I went in was tricky at first. My first time I went in solo play, I died because I didn't hurry up. Because if you don't hurry up and do this, and then you have to revive yourself, you will lose your spirit, and then you just be down, and your teammates have to revive you. And I got an achievement there. But I hurried up finally, and then revived myself and got the insta kill. And the boss is coming soon. He should be around here in a second. And there he is right there. He's like a berserker on Gears of War pretty much, but a zombie type. And here we got the kill. He did die pretty fast, so I'm pretty sure, well, I'm not 100% sure, but the higher the level, the harder he will be, probably, is what they had it do. So we're at round 6. So this, as I said before, and also before I talk about that, but that box right there I go up to later, I actually kind of like. They changed it up, so that's kind of cool. But anyways, I was saying about, I actually forgot what I was saying, so we'll just forget about that. And then I do get it, and I'll show you what I got. I was surprised. Actually, wait, no, it's the next time I get the box. I was surprised at what it was. And here is where you go in the afterlife, and I do use that later because I go into another place with it. So I'm just killing him, just to make sure I'm getting more points. Those guys are down, but I think they just went to the spirit doing other stuff. So it's kind of cool how they did all that stuff to do like the spirit and whatnot, to have, I think that's the way for the electricity, as I said earlier. And luckily right here, because they're like coming, I got a nuke, so thank God. And this opens up into the other area. The dog is there, but I'm not sure if I passed, if you guys saw already or seen it or whatever. But over there, I forgot what gun right there on the wall, but it was pretty good. I used it in an earlier gameplay, or yeah, a game. But that is a speed coal, and I'm not sure where Juggernaut is, or if there is, but there's got to be. But I have not seen it yet. Probably comes way later anyways. But I do open up that door. I'm trying to get someone's attention, because I don't think they will just go down there and see. But I do get this guy soon. I tell him to get him over here. I just ran out of ammo, but luckily there was max ammo, so switch back out to that. I normally, what I do is buy the gun like the M14. I'll buy it, but then I'll use all my pistol ammo, and then I switch to the M14. I'll buy the B23R, but I won't use that until I use the M14's ammo, and then switch that gun out. So it's like, I just keep switching back. But that is a Remington there, a shotgun. And there's also another one that's coming up later. I think it said Remington. I remember in another game I played, there was. But right here is where I go in that, I unlock it, because you get the key. I forgot to show you where someone grabbed it. Maybe you guys saw, but it was a split second. He grabbed it. It's just hanging off a ceiling. But that washing or whatever that thing turns on, that's when I go up here and turn the, or go into the afterlife. You come down here to shock that thing, my bobber thing. And here's a Remington I just passed right there. I remember this place. I remember seeing like a gameplay trailer of people, and that was a part I remember seeing. And here's the afterlife, and then I go down to shock it and whatnot. And then we just stand around while watching the washing going around in circles. But after all this, I'm gonna keep playing this map, of course, until I know what to do and I'm gotten good at this map, and then I'll post another gameplay I want to get a gameplay of actually getting off the island, see what that's like. So I'm pretty sure someone already did it already, but I'm not 100% sure. But I would like to do it eventually, of course, and I would like to get a recording of that. I'm not sure what round you would have to go to get off the island. Depends how fast you go. And here's when they start swarming in. Oh, they picked up something in there, so I'm not really sure. It looked like just clothes, but it's probably a part, actually. And here, I think I get the box again. And there is the thing where you pick up the money, which makes a box cheaper, and boxes everywhere, you know. And this is what I got. I didn't really see what it's called. I forgot what it's called, actually, but you guys probably saw it. And pretty useful, but you do walk pretty slow with it, as you can see. It's a heavy gun weapon. And then that door is where I go up to and get a part, and then that's where you go onto the roof. And there is, as you can see, there's parts there you could build, and I'm not sure what that is or what that can become, but there's traps like they brought back from the Zombies 1. Or zombies from Black Ops in Kino, I remember. And then going through here, and then part is coming up right here. That's part for the roof where I'm going to now. See, this is the boat that you gotta build, or a boat, but like a plane or something. So there's 5 parts, as you can see. I have 2 of them, but that's about it of what we get, just so you know. And this is the round where we die, so it's actually ending soon. But I just wanted to show you all that, just to get a brief and what my thoughts are. I really like it so far, especially when your mission is like to get off the island and stuff. So it's not just like how far you can go, but you can if you want, so that's kind of cool. And here comes that guy again. And then that's when I finally switched over to my other gun and started using it. Luckily I had a spirit life thing. Don't know what it's called, so we'll figure it out next time I have a video. So I don't mispronounce anything or whatever. And then just shocking all of them, so that's kind of cool. And there's that dog that eats them too. But I'm not sure how that really works. If any zombies come by, if it eats it, but it's kind of cool. Then you just revive yourself and whatnot, and then as you can see, everyone's going down right now. Pull out my big gun. And then this is where they just start swarming in. I was like, oh god. And then the boss comes again, and then I take off. I think there was 2. I might be mistaken actually, but I thought I saw 2. And then, yeah, there's 2. Okay, just making sure. So I guess 2 can be in one level. It's not just for one round. It's not just like one. And then there I go down, and that's the game. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next video whenever I get out, and hopefully I get better at this map so I can show you the rest. So stay tuned.